Okay, so this is a video on Transportation Insight. First thing you'll want to do is type in t-insight into a browser, just like this. It's insight.com. Hit enter. It's going to take you right to the quoting page. For the old quote that we used was here, and the new one is here. So if you, we probably click this one. I want to click login, and typically it opens in a new window, and you can see mine didn't open up because it said a pop-up blocker. This may happen to you. So you just want to check this little thing here and say always allow, and then refresh the page. So once it refreshes, it'll pop up. It'll say, sorry, cannot launch the TMS because of pop-up blocker. So you want to do it again because this is actually a new website. So we just hit always trust, done, hit OK. So then we're going to go close it again. We're going to refresh one more time. It should pop up and open this time. So this time it works. So you have to do the pop-up blocker for both pages. From here, you want to go ahead and sign in. Once you're signed in, then you can start doing quotes. So you can do quotes by city, state, and zip, or zip to zip. If you do zip to zip, it's pretty easy. So you would select, you can do like from us to someone else. You can also select locations. I think it's if you do this. So you can do an origin location. You can look it up. So you go to here, you do type, fill to, and you can, anyway, you can, it's kind of self-explanatory. The easiest thing to do is zip to zip. So then you would just type in our zip or wherever it's coming from. So if it's from the vendor to us or from a vendor to the customer, you would just, type those in. So I'm going to do 84115. That's from us. The destination, we're going to send it to 90210. Okay. You want to select the pickup date. You want to select the terms. Third party, collect, prepaid. We're going to do third party. Just means that it's going to get billed third party, meaning T-Insights, the freight carrier is going to bill T-Insights to us. So there's three parties involved. Okay. So then from here, you can type in what you're shipping. So you would just, type in lockers or shelving or whatever. Okay. And then the quantity and then the number of pallets. Okay. If it's in a box, typically it's a pallet. So and then the class. You'll need to use a class calculator to figure out the class. So I'll show you that in another example. Actually, I think there's one here. You can type in all the sizes and calculate, and it'll tell you what class it is. So let's try it. Let's do quantity 1, length. Let's just do 48 by 48. That's like a pallet. Maybe 42 is a pallet. And then the height is 80. You just type in what it actually is and what it weighs. So 1,500 pounds. And you hit calculate. And it'll tell you it should be class 70. So if it was, say, 500 pounds, calculate the class is going to change. Class 175. And if you have more than one pallet, you need to type in the other pallet. So if you have two that are exact same size, you could just change this to quantity 2. But if you had a different one that was different size, so let's say this one was, say, 36 by 80 inches by 40 inches tall, and then it weighed 500 pounds, calculate, you'll see it changes the class again. So it went to 125. So each pallet would go out a different class. Yeah, one says 175, 125, and then it totals it at the bottom. So that's how you would figure out your class. So use this calculator, and you throw the same information up here, and then it just has some default sizes in here for us. So you would just do it as accurate as possible. Okay. So then once that's done, then you'd go ahead and hit search, and then it'll want to ask what zip code, because there's several cities in the zip code, so you'll want to select the correct city. Like this is Salt Lake, this is South Salt Lake. Sometimes they'll actually have different names, so in this case it doesn't really matter. So you go ahead and select it. It may ask you for both zip codes. It may say for the destination and the zip code. And then then it'll give you a rate. So if you wanted it to go SDIS or UPS. So if Lance wanted to go UPS, then you would, there's your price. Okay, so that is how you use it, and this is how you